Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Pacific Demon, Caliban Drucker. And, well, I talked to you guys about my 10 most anticipated multi-console games. I did my PS4 games. Today, Xbox One. My system of choice, of course. You know, there's actually quite a few exclusives coming out for both PS4 and Xbox One within the next couple of years. Actually, within the next year, 2015, we should have a pretty good selection. But honestly, I kind of like the Xbox One exclusives a little bit better. That's why I bought the system. It's a bigger selection from pretty much for myself. But I mean, you'll see what I mean. My number 10 choice for the Xbox One is, of course, Crackdown. If you've never played Crackdown, it's basically an open world. You're the cop. You can parkour pretty much any building. Keep jumping on buildings and whatnot. Pretty much you can take any car and drive around buildings or the open world. You can, grab any weapon you want in the world and use it. Now, they promised us with this reboot of Crackdown or whatever it is, we'll be able to destroy the city. We'll see. But honestly, I loved the first one. Second one, not so much, but that's why it's my number 10, and I kind of want to see what they bring to the table this time. Number 9, Scream Ride, from the guys who made Roller Coaster Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon. Scream Ride is basically, you're set on an island, you build a city around a roller coaster that you build, and you build rides. And the whole point is to make people sick and try and kill people. It sounds brutal, but there's absolutely no blood inside of it. It's just pure fun. It's a way to get your stress out from the day. Of course, building the roller coasters is as stressful as your day probably was, but still. And the fun part is that even when you build it, you get to ride it. So, yeah, you'll probably make yourself pretty damn sick. Imagine that game when the VR systems come out. Number 8. I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese exclusive, but Microsoft gave us a little gift, and well, Xbox One owners can actually play any game they want. All they have to do is download it from the region they want it, or the game's in. Now, Psycho-Pass the anime was a very brutal, kill spree, crazy anime. The game, there's nothing out yet about the game, but at the Tokyo Game Show, it surprised everybody because it uses the Xbox exclusive smartphone smart glass system, and it operates back and forth. I'm really interested in seeing what the game plays like. I love the anime, so of course I'm kind of really interested to see what the game is. I can't wait. My number 7 game still hasn't come out. Can't wait for it. Plague Evolved. Especially now with this whole Ebola crap going around. If you've never played Plague, it's basically they give you a world map. You create a little disease, a virus, and you set it off, and you watch as it pretty much spreads. And as it spreads, you earn points and you can manipulate the virus to be even more dangerous and more contagious and infect more and more people until you pretty much kill the entire world. Yeah, violent, but you don't see anything. All you see is the red lines and countries turning red. It's pretty entertaining, actually. It kind of gives you a glimpse of what bioweapons, biochemical destruction can cause. 6. Ori and the Blind Forest. The game looks insanely beautiful. It's another, indies game. It's pretty much a side-scrolling platform game with puzzles. But it, from an indies company, it looks amazing. It pretty much looks like a AAA title. Not much is known about the story right now, but from what it looks like, a forest spirit finds what looks like a baby dragon, raises it, forest spirits get killed, and as the baby dragon you try and avenge. That's my take of what I've seen so far, but who knows. Number 5. Well, number 5 is actually Halo 5 Guardians. With Halo Master Chief Collection just a few weeks away, I kind of want to see how the story progresses in Halo 5. Halo's always been a great game. Master Chief has always been a great character. Bungie has done an incredible job with the Halo series, and 343 has actually tried to do their best. And Halo 5 looks really great, so it looks like 343 kind of got a little Bungie in them. Number 4. Now, right now we're guessing it's a time exclusive. I've heard that it's an exclusive. Honestly, I don't know, and until it's confirmed to go to PS4, just as Bloodborne, I put it in my PS4 list. There's been hints that it might come out to Xbox One, but my 4 is Rise of the Tomb Raider. Lara Croft, second mission, continuing off of Tomb Raider, the reboot. Looks like a great game, feels like a great game, looks like it's going to be playing on your mind, trying to feel emotionally attached to Lara. Don't know how that's going to go, but Tomb Raider was a fun game. Actually longer than I expected it to be, a little bit, and was pretty in-depth. I like the original, can't wait for the second one. Alright, my number 3, another arcade game from Xbox Live. Crazy, right? A lot of Xbox Live arcade game when PS4 said they were the indies arcade. But my number 3 is pretty much what I consider to be the ultimate zombie game ever. And that's State of Decay from Undead Labs. These guys have done an incredible job. Now, granted, it's not the most graphically beautiful game out there, but see, this is, for me, what makes the game the greatest zombie game ever. You have zombies. It's all about survival. It's a pretty big open world that you get to play in. But the key to the state of decay is that when you shut off your system, the game is still playing. So, you could build a fortress, have 10 people surviving in there, shut off the game for a couple hours, come back, and your fortress could be in total chaos. Or, of the 5 guys or 10 guys that's there, 3 guys may die, another 10 guys may show up and help you. The game is still playing whether you're playing it or not. This is the ultimate survival game, guys. Because there is no, reset. There is no start over. There is no, oops, I screwed up. Whether you like it or not, it's going to continue playing as you play. And to me, that's what a survival horror game, zombie game is supposed to be. It's all about survival. And, in the real world, let's face it, there is no pause. There is no shut off your system, come back and start where you left off. The real world, the world will be going as you progress your day. And if you're not paying attention to the zombies, if you're not paying attention to your co-inhabitants, crap will happen. And in the game, as in life, you have to just deal with it. Number 2 on my most anticipated games for Xbox One. Sony has DC Universe Online. It's a great MMO. I've been bothering Microsoft that we need an MMO. We need something to match theirs. Unfortunately, Sony created DC Universe Online, so we had... China came out and they said that one of their arcade games that they're bringing out is Neverwinter. Dungeons and Dragons MMO. I'm sorry guys, but I've been bothering all you guys at Microsoft. Yeah, I've been bothering them to bring Neverwinter to America or the US soil so we can play it. It's a free-to-play game. It's pretty much like World of Warcraft, an open world. You build your character and fight pretty much everything. Well, like I said, it's Dungeons and Dragons. It's a role-playing game, MMO. It's gonna be epic. Free-to-play. Download it. Hey, hit me up. Because yes, in spring of 2015, that game is coming out on your Xbox One. Here. Okay, all that's left is my number 1 game. What could it be? Technically, it could be pretty much anything because Microsoft has some great games. Maybe it's Killer Instinct Season 3? Nah. Can't wait for it, but who knows if that's going to come out. My number 1 pick, or most anticipated game so far, Quantum Break. The game looks epic. It's from the guys who made Alan Wake, and if you played that story was crazy. So I'm pretty much, they told us this time it's a new character, new storyline, but you'll be able to control time. Taking Alan Wake's storyline, throwing in the whole, control time. Seriously, there is no game that's going to beat that game. You know, a lot of, like I said, my number one pick for the Sony PS4 is Uncharted. But putting Uncharted 4 against Quantum Break, honestly, that's going to be one of the most epic battles ever. But I will give it to Quantum Break. Uncharted, it's 4. You know, there have been 4 games. It's pretty much the same game. Quantum Break is something new. Like I said, the story for Alan Wake with Remedy was crazy. Most of Remedy's games are pretty insane, and stories are pretty well thought through. So Quantum Break, controlling time, great story. And if you've seen the graphics so far, it's pretty much movie quality graphics. So yeah, I'm sorry, I don't think Uncharted will even come close to this game. Of course, we still haven't seen either game, but that's my pick. And as you can see, comparing the two lists, for me, Xbox has the better games, at least for now, and you know, a better selection of games. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit me up, let me know what's your thoughts about it. Take care, see you guys soon.